Okay, so now let's start a lecture. Okay, so in last class we discussed about pivot tables, right? And in last class we had to cut short the lecture, and we did not complete full part of the pivot tables, right? So now let us start discussion about pivot tables. Now let us start a discussion about pivot tables. Okay, so what did we discuss in the last class? Can you please tell me what did we discuss in the last class? Can you all please tell me what did we discuss in the last class? I hope you can see the screen also. Yes, so what all did we discuss? So we created this table. Okay, initially we started with particulars and amount only, and then in the later part we discussed about particulars 1, particulars 2, and then amount. Also, we tried to create multiple types of pivot tables to summarize the data. Am I right? Am I right? See, you have to be very responsive. Otherwise, there's no use of attending this live class. You can actually watch the lecture in the recorded mode only. But if you are available, please let me know. A for available, U for unavailable. If you are available to answer, please write A on the chat box. If you are not available, please write U on the chat box. I want to know who all are available, who all are not available. Okay, Sajal, you are available. Dhruv, you are available. Bhumika, you are available. That's great. Pranav, you are available. Okay. Okay, that's a good number. See, I need at least 3, 4 responses on a regular basis so as to make this session interactive and fun and a learning experience for you. Otherwise, if I would be speaking, then if only I would be speaking, then there might be certain issues with the lectures part and the question and answer queries and all. So that is why it is really important for us to interact with each other. Okay, so we were discussing about insert table, insert tab, under which we discussed about pivot tables as the starting point. That was our first thing that we were doing, right? Pivot table. And we did not complete the discussion, but we somehow completed major part of the discussion where we discussed about basics of pivot tables, like it is used for summarization and all, right? So we discussed that part of our lecture. Now, any queries so far regarding pivot tables? Anything that you would like to discuss from your end regarding pivot tables? Anything that you would like to discuss from your side on pivot tables? Please tell me. At least answer yes or no. At least answer yes or no. No? Okay, that's great. So now let us understand certain more things. Okay. So that day we were discussing about that there are various options through which you can customize your pivot tables. Now let us discuss about more options. Okay. See, this is your basic pivot table. Now you can go for these value field settings and you can actually count the numbers, calculate the average of it, calculate the maximum, minimum, standard deviation, and all. All of that we discussed. Then if you want to show values as say percentage of gross total, you can do that also. Um, in one of my classes I discussed about vertical, not in Excel class, but in the USCMA class I discussed about vertical common statement. So this is that vertical common statement where you can actually compare. So now total has become 100% and every such other thing, for example entertainment expenses has become say 13.3%, food 13.33%, miscellaneous 20%, and so on. That is really really important to understand. Okay, now Nikhil is also here. Okay, so this is the first thing that we are required to do today. Okay, now, if you want to create a chart out of this pivot table, what is the option? What is the option? You can simply, you can simply do what? You can actually select this table, go to charts, and build a chart. But we would be discussing that. in somewhat next lecture. For today, let us go line by line and let us discuss this recommended pivot tables. Sometimes what happens is you might be confused with the data. That is how you are required to use this part of the data. Sometimes you might be confused with that how you are required to use a particular data. You might be a little confused with that. So in that scenario, what you should do, you should just select the data and then click on this recommend pivot table button, and this would show you uh, that how many types of pivot tables you can create. So for example, in this one, we have selected total also. That is why it is misrepresenting. Okay, now see, that is the first pivot table that you can create some of amount by particulars to some of amount by particular one. So you can create these many pivot tables. So this could be done by clicking on this recommend pivot tables button. Do you agree? Do you understand this? That when you are confused about what kind of summary you should create with the given data, you can just select the data and click on recommend pivot tables button, and Excel would tell you that what all kinds of pivot tables you can create. Did you understand this? Please let me know. Yes, yes. Okay, so you understood it. That's great. Now let us move to the third one, which is table. What happens is this is also a table only, but in certain parts of the Excel, there might be difficulty for Excel to identify that what is the header here and what is the data. So for example, particulars 1, particulars 2, and amounts are the data, right? And rest all are, no, are the headings, and rest all are the data which needs analysis. Sometimes Excel might find it difficult to identify data and headings. So that is why what you can do is you can just select the data and then click on table. In this way, it would be converted into tables. That is, it would have clear headers, it would have clear data, and it would have clear total columns. So whenever you apply any functions on this table now, whenever you apply any function on this table now, Excel would have clear understanding about that this first part is the header, this first row is the header, and rest are the data which needs analysis. Do you understand this? Do you understand this? Yes. Okay, that's great. Now, let us go for next button, which is pictures. Okay, I'm deleting this pivot table. I'm deleting this pivot table. Okay, now let us go for this picture. Click on insert and click on this picture. What happens is Excel would ask you that what kind of picture do you want to insert. For example, there's feedback button. So there would be certain feedbacks that are there. Okay, if I go for downloads, there would be certain other download buttons that would be there, download pictures that would be there. So you can actually insert the picture. For example, this one, I have inserted this one, or let me insert anything else. See, this is the picture. This is the picture that I have inserted. This is the picture that I have inserted. Okay, this is the picture that I have inserted. So I can insert picture also. I can compress the picture also. Okay, I can change the picture also from here. I can reset the pictures. I can change the color of the picture as well. See, if I want to make it black, I can make it black from here only. If I want to make it orange, I can make it orange from here only. Apologies, I'm a little unwell today, so feeling a lot of cold and cough. Okay, so you can change the color also. See, that kind of editing options are also available on Excel. You can also remove the background. See, we use third-party apps to remove the backgrounds and all, right? But Excel allows you to remove the backgrounds as well. Excel is that much updated with photo editing softwares as well. If you want to correct certain things like brightness, sharpen, anything like that, you can actually edit it on Microsoft Excel also. That is really really amazing. And actually when I found it out, I was really really amazed that Excel has these photo editing options as well. Did you know about it, or is it new? N for new and A for already known. New. So when would insert picture be helpful? Nikhil has asked. Okay, I'll tell you. What happens is a lot of times, you are required to create certain, required to create certain Excel files where you are required to present it to certain other stakeholder. Okay, so in my case, I'll tell you. In my case, for example, I'm presenting to you. Okay, there are a lot of times when I would be required to show you certain pictorial examples or graphical examples to explain certain items. For example, when I explain audit, okay, I solve questions which are based on numericals, but then I am also required to tell them step by step approach, which could be in the graphical manner, which could be in the tabular manner, which could be in certain other customized manner. In that case, I can download it from Google, those steps, and I could actually insert it on my Excel file only, so that I'm not required to type any text. I'm not required to do anything else on that. Okay, so there are certain points which we cannot edit, so I can actually copy paste it from ICI material, or I can copy paste it from some other material which has good explanation for it, and I could actually insert it on my Excel file instead of giving it my shape and size. Understood this point? Also, sometimes you would might be required to copy paste the data from PowerPoint, so there might be certain times where you might be required to paste the data from PowerPoint. That could also happen, that you have created a beautiful presentation on PowerPoint, but now you are required to present a summary of it on the Microsoft Excel. So you can actually take out pictures from Microsoft PowerPoint and insert it in Microsoft Excel. That could also happen. Okay, there are artistic effects also, so you can actually change the artistic effects also. See, this has completely changed. So there are a lot of other options that are available here. And why I'm throwing light on this, because a lot of people like me are not aware about it, how to use it, or how to actually make our Excel files more interactive. It becomes really really important for us to understand this. Okay, now see, borders are also there. You can insert borders also. See, you can insert borders also. So you can actually do a lot of photo editing also here. Okay, picture effects are also there, so you can give the effects also. Okay, you can give the effects also. That is really really amazing to understand, at least for me, that we have so many options to edit the picture. Was it already known? No, right? So that becomes a new part. See, in these lectures, we are not supposed to understand each and every option that is given over there, but we are required to understand all the key options that are available. We are not required to understand about the customized version, that is how you can insert the borders, what all kinds of borders are available, that are customized information. So you can actually use it and customize it on your own. But what you are required to learn in this lecture is that there are certain options to insert the picture, to insert the or to edit the picture as well. Now what are the editing options, then you can try and learn on your own. Understood? So that is the picture part. Now there's one more button, which is online pictures. So sometimes you run out of pictures, or you do not have the picture, or you're required to download it from certain other link, or you're required to download it from Google or Bing for that matter. So you can do that. For example, if I require a good coffee picture, I can click on online pictures and see I'm getting so many good coffee pictures. Now, what's the point of it? Now, what's the point of it? I can get this coffee picture from Google also, right? What's the point of downloading an online picture from Microsoft Excel? Can you tell me one benefit of it? Why I should insert pictures from Microsoft Excel instead of Google? Can you tell me one benefit of it? You go to Google and download and edit here instead. This will directly do it for you in one go. Okay, not required to save picture. Okay, that is also one good point. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. Okay, all of these are right points, they are not wrong, but I'll tell you a better reason of it. Okay, what happens is whenever you download any picture from Google, you can see labeling there whenever you download that images may be subject to copyright. And I'm telling you this thing professionally, that whenever you use a picture on your professional platform or for any commercial activity, it becomes a huge problem that your picture should not be copyrighted by somebody else. Otherwise, it becomes a potential issue for your business, especially if you are using it for advertising. But if Excel is giving it to you, then these pictures are copyright free and you are free to use them because Excel is providing it to you on a public platform and you are free to use it in any way you want. Yes, you can copy from Google, but that would still be subject to copyright. But in this case, since Excel is providing you these pictures, so that is why these are copyright free. Understood this point? Yes. What about others? See, you need to understand that how to get the right data. That is very, very important for us to understand that how do we get the right data. Yes. Yes. Do you agree? Yes. That's great. Okay. Let me just see who all are there in the session with us. So Bhumika is there, Dhruv is there, Divya is there, Nikhil is there, Nivedita, Pranav, Sajal, Vanshika. Okay, that's great. Okay, apologies if I have missed certain names. Okay, now see, you can align also, you can rotate also. Okay, you can crop also. There are so many options that are available. Okay, see this picture layout option is also there. You can change the layout of the picture also. You can add the text also. See a lot of other options you can actually check and customize on your own. So with this, we have completed pivot table, recommended tables, table, uh, pictures, online pictures. Any query so far? Anything that you would like to discuss with me on this one? Anything that you would like to discuss with me on this one? Yes. Yes, Divya, please go ahead if you would like to discuss. Yes means you have any query, right? You want to discuss. Good to go. Okay, Pranav. I hope some of these information were new to all of you, and you actually learned photo editing options that are available on Microsoft Excel. Okay. Okay. Now let's take a 2 minutes break, and then we will resume our session with the shapes button. Okay. Just a 2 minutes break. Okay, now let's get back to our discussion. Okay, so now let us understand about this shape. Okay, so I'm deleting all the data that is covered over here as of now, and let's focus on this shape button under insert tab. See shape. You can insert any kind of shape you want. Okay, I'm going for a very basic shape of rectangle. Okay, I have inserted this shape. Now what all options are there? What all options are there? Let us check that. Okay, let us check what all options are available here. See, these are other shapes. You can edit the shape also. Okay, you can edit points also that you don't want it in this way. You can actually edit in this way also. Okay, so you can edit in any way you want. You can edit it in any way you want. Okay, that is one thing. Okay, that is one thing. So you can edit it in any way. You must have seen certain Excel files or certain PowerPoint presentation with that kind of a shape which you are not possibly aware about that how you can possibly create it, but you still see it and you are amazed by it. So how it is created? It is created through Microsoft Excel, and we are not at all aware about it. We try to figure out it in Word, in PowerPoint and all, but all of these are created on Microsoft Excel for starters. Okay, so that's really important. Now you can convert into a text box also. So you can create a text box also. You can create a text box also. So you can write, for example, Supreet Agrawal is a chartered accountant. You can do that. You can actually do that. Okay, so you can create a text box also. Then you can edit this text box also. That is one thing. Then shape fill. You can fill the color also. See, you can fill the colors also. You can fill the colors also. You can outline also. See, you can provide an outline also. Okay, you can provide an outline also. Okay, then you can do the animations also here. You can do the animations also here. Okay, that is one thing. Then you can edit word art also here. You can edit word art also here. Okay, so you can edit word art also. As of now we have filled the shape, that is why it's not showing, but you can fill the word art also here. See, these options are given, so you can fill the word art also. Okay, then text effects are also there. So you don't require effects for the shape, but you require effects for the text. That is also covered over here. See, all of these settings are very basic and you can actually try it on your own. But what I'm trying to bring here is that you can actually have these options and you can actually use these options. But now a good setting is available and I would like to discuss that with you. Okay, there's a good setting that is available. I would like to discuss that with you. See, we have inserted one shape. Okay, now let me insert another shape. Say this triangle. Okay, say this triangle. I have inserted this triangle inside this rectangle. Okay, now what I can do is I can actually come to this. Okay, under format only I can actually come to this and select this, either bring forward or send backward. If I click on bring forward, that uh, triangle would appear. If I click on the send backward, the triangle would go. Now what is the use of it? You can actually use that shape. You can actually use that shape by hiding it. Okay, so for example, I'll say bring forward. Okay, or send backward. See, this has appeared. Now I can actually write it. I can actually text fill it. Okay, I can actually write it. I can actually write on it. I can actually write on it. Say Supreet Agrawal, and click on I can click on send backward. So that shape would go, but this text box will appear. That is used to create a lot of animations, a lot of beautiful projects, a lot of beautiful dashboards also, because you can actually customize that. The selection base allows you to select the data. Then this is alignment, rotation, height, and with which are basic settings. Did you understand this? Did you understand this? Yes. Okay. What about others? Yes. See, these are very basic things. So that is why I'm not giving you examples for each one of them. But I hope you understood it. If there are any queries, I would love to answer them. Yes. Okay. Was it new to you or already known that you can insert shape, you can edit it in so many ways? Was it new or already known? Already known, Pranav? Okay. Sajal already known? Okay. For others, it was new. Okay, that's great. Okay. Now I am clicking on this icon button. Okay. Again, this is loading, so it won't work without net. You have to understand that. Okay. See, these are icons available. These are for handicapped person. Okay. This is for what is this icon? Don't watch kind of thing. What is that icon? Height. Okay. Okay, preview kind of button. Okay, no preview or preview. Then see, this is for stock market. Stock market is going down, or is coming down or going up. Then this is for time. Okay, this is for settings. This is for how you should think. This for research. Okay, so I personally like this one, time one. Whenever I want to insert timeline to some certain thing, I use this icon. Okay, so that is one good thing. Time, that there is limited to time offer, say. So this icon I use. Okay, now you can edit this icon also. See, you can convert it to shape, you can change the graphic also. Okay, you can fill it in multiple other formats. See, color change could be there. Okay, then you can do the outline, you can do the effects, you can select the color also. Again, same options: rotate also, crop also, hide with selection pane. So there's nothing new, but there would be hundreds of other icons that are given. So let us see that. That's the new part here. See, analytics, stock market related, analytics related, animals are covered, apparels are covered, arrows are covered. So these are really good arrows, right? Which you cannot create by your own. Then arts are there, so painting, music, and all. Then body parts are there, lungs, heart, fingerprint. Then bugs are there, buildings are there. See, different kinds of buildings are there. Then business related. So business it is stapler, okay, paper pen. This is for meeting. This is for contact card. This for office address. This for hierarchy. This for handshake. See, a lot of other things are there. So that is why you should be particularly aware about it. Then education, pen, eraser, notebook, board, clock, globe, magnet, test tubes, microscope. See, this hat. Then faces are also there. Okay, so these are there are various other location also, location related. Okay, so globe, if you want to put globes. Then vehicles also, so sometimes you want to showcase truck, bus, car, train. You can actually, without downloading it from Google, Excel allows you to take it in-house also and put it from Excel only. Okay, so were you aware about these many icons? Were you aware about these many icons earlier? Were you aware about these many icons earlier? No? Okay, Sajal, you were aware. Abhinam, you were aware. Okay, Bhumya. So please use that. Okay. Now these 3D models, so these are nothing. These are just 3D models. Okay. Somewhat like shape and icon only, but just 3D models. Okay. So let's go for say emoji. So there would be multiple people who would be feeling like this kind of emoji sometimes, right? That we are very smart. So you can actually use that emoji on Microsoft Excel only. It is inserting, will take a little time. Yeah, see, you can actually edit it also. Okay, so this kind of emoji can also be played on Microsoft Excel only. But keeping jokes aside, there are multiple other options that you should be aware about. See, industrial related. industrial related, furniture related, stickers related, Microsoft products also. See, Microsoft products also, laptop also. So you have online 3D models for everything. Okay. Dinosaurs also, 3D shapes, 3D icons also. Okay, sometimes if you want to put any 3D icon, then what you can do is, see, you can handshake in 3D mode. See, you can put handshake in 3D mode as well. See, 3D mode handshake, you can do that also. And you can actually write it. You can actually write. So the deal is signed. You can actually do that, right? See, it will look beautiful. If you do this, it will actually look beautiful. The deal is signed, then handshake, and then signature area. So that is why you should know about these things to make your Excel presentations a lot more authentic, a lot more impressive, and you can actually use these icons which are not at all aware to any other people. Sir, any live 3D models, like what do you want to say, Abhiram here? Can you please elaborate a little? Live 3D models means what? Moving models. As of now, no. As of now, I'm not aware, but let's check if Excel has updated it here. As of now, I'm not aware based on my current knowledge. Okay, let's check if there are any live ones. I don't think so. It would be there, but let's check. Okay, if there are any live ones, please try to read live if available. Although it shouldn't be here, otherwise there would be a lot of data. Yeah, it's not there. Live is sorry, live is not there. But see, there are interesting ones like medical. See, heart, 3D shape of heart is given on Excel only. Again, it is copyright free, so you are free to use it. Since Microsoft Excel has given it to you on a public platform, you are free to use it. Okay. See, this looks beautiful, right? This is 3D picture of heart. So it looks beautiful. So that is why we need to understand that there are multiple other options that are available over here. Did you understand this? Did you all understand this? Yes. Was it new or already known that there are these 3D models also available? Beautiful pictures that are available on Microsoft Excel. Please tell me. Yes, it was new. Okay, new. Okay, okay, understood. Okay, now I am going for this smart art. Okay, I think this might be the last topic that we'll discuss. Let's see what is the next one. Take a screenshot. Okay, this is a small one. Let me first cover this. Take a screenshot, and then we'll go for smart art. We'll cover it in 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll close the discussion for today. See, what is this screenshot? Generally, we use snipping tool, right, for screenshot for taking screenshot. But Excel says that I am an independent software. Even if you don't have a mouse, I have created keyboard buttons for clicking on different buttons. Even if you don't have a keyboard, I have created different buttons for clicking through mouse. So that is why you should understand that Excel is an independent software and it will have every button. So see, take a screenshot. You can actually click on this screen clipping and Excel has taken the screenshot, or Excel has allowed you to take the screenshots as well. Okay, so that is the power of Microsoft Excel, that you don't even require a snipping tool, that you don't even require a snipping tool if you are working on Microsoft Excel. Okay, now smart art, this is the last topic for today. Okay, see, under smart art there are multiple items, so let us understand one by one and then we will take one example and discuss in detail. First of all, there's list option that is here. Where would you use list? Where would you use smart arts which are given under list? Where would you use them? To show components of an object, to show components of an object. Okay, that could be one. So if you want to show components of an object, say how this thing is made of, or what is the process for it, or how something is made of components, or tokde of these things, then you can use list. Process kahan use करेंगे हम? Process step by step approach, right? So if you want to say that this is step 1, then this is step 2, then this is step 3, then you can use process. Cycle kahan use करेंगे आप? जहाँ पे circular motion हो रहा हो, that is like wake up, eat, study, sleep, repeat. That could be one, right? Circular हो रहा हो, वहां पर आप ऐसा कर सकते हो. बहुत लोग बोलते हैं ना, व्हाट्स माय लाइफस्टाइल, wake up, eat, study, sleep, and repeat. That could be one. So that is cycle. Okay. Then hierarchy, that is Mr. A works at the top level, then Mr. A has Mr. B, and then Mr. B has Mr. C, D, and E. So that could be one for hierarchy. Then relations, if you want to show how something is related, not human relations only, how something is related to another. For example, here you can use this one and say that what are the advantages and what are the disadvantages of it. So one could say advantages, one could say disadvantages. See, seesaw is also there, so you can say one is disadvantage, one is advantage, right? That could be one. Then metrics, how you can use it. So for example, there are four options, and under each option there is one more option, so you can use this metrics. Then pyramid to show how something is moving up or how something is coming down. Okay, then you can use pyramid. Then pictures, you can actually use these smart arts to frame pictures. So for example, there's one father and three children, so you can place their pictures by using this smart art. Okay, one father, one mother, three children, you can use this smart chart picture. And then office.com, so these are certain special ones which might be customized based on your requirements. First of all, did you understand this one? And then the combination is given under this all button. First of all, did you understand this one? Did you understand this one? Did you understand this one? Yes. Okay. Anybody who has used a smart art to a good level, not a very basic one, but to a good level, or is regular in using smart arts? Anybody here in the session who is regular in using smart art? Please tell me. No? Anybody else who is a regular in using smart art? Dhruv, are you regular? Do you regularly use smart art? Yes, Pranav, you do it. Okay, that's great. Okay, okay. So, Pranav, I'll need your help to explain this concept. Okay, uh, because which one should we take to explain it? I think process should be the right one. Okay, so I'm using this one, process. Okay, now see, now see. First of all, if I want to say that the process for registration to this course was contact, contact the land of loaners. Okay, fill the Google form, pay the fees. That could be, or it could be reversed also. That pay the fees first and then use the payment screenshot to fill the Google form. That could be the process. That could be the process. So that is how you need to use this smarter. But why I needed help? Because now there are multiple other options to customize it as well. See, right to left or left to right. Okay, you can change that. You can change that. Okay, then text pane. What kind of text panes do you require? Okay, if you don't want to type there, you can type here. You can change the colors as well. See, mine is an education institution. Okay, my logo is blue, so I need it in colorful format now. So see, this colorful format is also available. I can actually change the color coding of it also, which is a basic understanding. Okay, then I can reset the graphic also. I could convert it to a normal shape as well. So instead of doing anything else, I could convert it to shape as well. Okay, then you can change the shape. You can make it larger also. You can make it smaller also. Okay, then you can shape fill also. See, I have filled it with black color to give it a good background. I can fill it with red color also. Then shape outline, so I can give an outline of say green color. Then shape effects also, so how it would appear. I could also design that. So see, it is glowing now. Then again, the same one, selection pane, align, group multiple, or rotate and height and width. Did you understand this design and format? So these are very basic editing options that are given over here. Did you understand it? See, instead of just telling you about how to enroll in tabular format, I could have used this one also, right? As the last Instagram post, I could have said that how to register, contact the land of learners, pay the fees, fill the Google form. I could use that, right? That is actually a beautiful idea for me to use it later on. I actually got the idea that instead of writing it, how to register, I could actually place this in the last post or in the last pic of Instagram post. That could also be one, right? So that is how we need to understand it. Now, any queries so far? If you have completed today's session, any queries, any discussion point, anything that you would like to discuss? No? No? Okay. So thank you so much for being in the session. Okay. We have completed our today's session. Now, day after tomorrow we would be discussing about certain basic things about add-ins. Then we would be moving towards one of the most important part, which is charts and pivot charts. So we are going to take certain examples. We might need roughly 2 lectures to cover charts and pivot charts, so and 3D map also for that matter. And then we would be having a good understanding about graphical representation of data. Now please understand that we might be having a lot of discussions, a lot of examples. So please try to be present. Please present रहिएगा आप सभी लोग. Okay, so that we could have a lot of fruitful discussion, because we might be using slicer also, we might be using timeline also, we might be using links also. So there would be a very fruitful discussion that would go around, and you will learn a lot of new information on charts, maps, pivot charts, 3D maps, and slicer also. Okay, I will also tell you in next 3 to 4 lectures about how to build a dashboard, because then you will have the understanding of how to work on charts. Then you will have understanding about how to use pivot charts. You have already learned about how to use pivot tables, and you're already aware about how to use shapes. So that would be a great time to learn about dashboards, which is one of the core parts of advanced Excel also. Okay, so I'll tell you how to create interactive dashboards that would keep on changing on itself only. That will keep on updating and changing on itself only. So once you click on one button, the whole dashboard would change based on your requirements only. So I'll teach you how to do that as well. Okay, understood? Understood this point? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, that's great. That's great. Okay. If anybody of you has not registered on the website on the links that I have shared today, please do that, so that क्योंकि I'm telling you very honestly, the website might not allow me to share the links outside of the website. Okay, and someday there might come a time when lecture would be closed automatically. Okay, so please do that. Okay, and thank you so much for attending the session. Let's meet day after tomorrow. Yes, Abhiram. I'll let you know. I'll let you know in 1 or 2 days. Okay, it's under process only. I'll give it to you. Okay. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for patience, Abhiram. And really, really sorry for the inconvenience caused. Okay. Thank you so much for understanding. Okay. Thank you so much. Yes. Thank you.